Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. 18 by 24 inch canvas, stretched from Artist Loft. So I'm going to use some white pearl, some Decor Americana 24 karat gold, and I think some Rhapsody Rose. I'm going to try and lay down a background of diagonals. And like I said, it can be a completely ugly painting and it won't make any difference to the final outcome. You never know though, miracles happen to me all the time as far as getting lucky with compositions, so it could be something unexpected and cool. I've got plenty of other colors handy and on standby, and I looked at them before I started, but I haven't decided what's next. I do know that the black and the gold together sell. I'm not going to lose that paint right there. So it's interesting to do something that doesn't matter and watch the possibilities. Now I could put puddles down and use cell activator, and that's a definite possibility. But I think it's time to add some more paint no matter what I'm going to do. So let's see, what do I like? I've got indigo teal, and snapdragon, and go back in red violet. That's good for a start. And I'm happy to never waste paint by spreading it over the edge, and now that I know I can get away with an ugly stage one, I'm all good with that. Now if I like what I've got and I want to mess with it, I'm going to use my toothy tools. Which is a variety of tools. Some I manipulated myself. I'm really inclined to go back in the other direction on this, but I'm having a good time, so I'm not going to get there yet. And I'd really like to not have any spatula marks, but I don't know that that's even possible. But if I keep taking paint off and putting it down over there, it could happen. Sort of want some more purple, but I'm kind of liking what I've got so far. Not to say I'm not also entertaining the notion of turning it so I can paint from the other direction. I like that teal. Indigo teal is beautiful, and I think I want some more. I'm going to hate to stop. This is just starting. Well, that turns kind of dark there. I guess it's best over white. Kind of wanted more. I'm thinking more of this snapdragon that obviously needs the top cleaned out. And definitely more of the Rhapsody Rose. And if I want to keep working on this without toothy tools, I'm going to have to let it dry and come back. Now I'm going to scrape that off so I don't have it on my spatula. Let me try and move that Rhapsody Rose. And I want more, but I've got more here. Should have gone from the other direction. If you flip your spatula over and got a clean side, that's permission to do more strange things. I really just want to use a toothy tool. I've got plenty of colors on my edges dripping down too. Let's see if we can go from the other side. Boy, I'm nervous about doing that. Let's try some red violet. Probably not a bad place to start. And outside of adding texture to this, there's not a lot I can do to hurt it, because I'm not ready for my next stage yet. I have some Modern Masters Venetian Blue that I think I would like. I'll try and keep my angles appropriately parallel. Got to remember to finish my strokes. I think that paint in the dish will stay for a little while. Alright, I really want to make a mess. Probably doesn't even make any sense. So what shall I do? Use cell activator? I've got cobalt teal, cobalt turquoise. And even if it didn't sell, it would still be a good color. I guess I'm just going to keep playing. I've got Royal Galaxy, which needs to be shaken really a lot. I don't know why. It sat for a long time though. I guess that makes sense. See if I can steal some paint. So want some more turquoise. This isn't unpleasant yet. Probably should have put a lot heavier layer. Although that's kind of nice. Let's just keep doing that. And then, still contemplating using a toothy tool. That's funny, we got extra marks. I think it's time to give myself permission to use some Dancing Fuchsia. Because I always love Dancing Fuchsia, that's basically the only reason. That and it fixes up whatever I'm nervous about. But I am going to leave the colors right on my... What did I just drop? Oh, I see. I'm always saying how I like drag marks, and that's a good point to keep in mind. I think I'm going to try and make some. Got all kinds of paint dripping down, which I'm not unhappy about taking off, since I usually black my edges anyway. I'm hoping I can stop myself in time to be able to do something interesting with tools. Well, I know that I can stop, let it dry, and come back and do other things to it tomorrow. But I really am having too much fun. And it's been a long time since I did a diagonal. Alright, if I use white cell activator, now I'm just going to use some more Modern Masters Venetian Blue. Pretty colors. I'm ready to play. Now I have some purple tools that I think are from Art Resin, like this. I got this and this super fine one, and I'm going to experiment with both of those. I'm going to start right there. I've got smaller tools, and I might want to use those as well. Pick and choose. Yep, that's my nail art tool. A little more of this teal right there where it's looking a little thin. Alright, I actually like that just the way it is. Good colors. Thank you for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching longer. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com if you'd like to inquire in artwork. Linked here you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple of my websites, my Amazon link. Volumes 1 and Volumes 2 of my books are on the Amazon link. because I can, and unlimited possibilities, the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Questions are welcome and encouraged. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. Thank you. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you to the members. Thank you to those of you who use PayPal to make a donation to keep me painting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys endlessly, and you inspire me always. My paint pouring recipes below show more. Thank you for being here. Bye for now. Priscilla out.